Okay. Okay. You see that? We're going there now. Whew, okay, so that is Gelato Beach done and dusted with. Wow, we did that actually really quickly. It's a good thing the game gets hard now, so let's actually head over here and into our next world. This graffiti is bothering my OCD, so let's just get rid of it real quick. Never mind, it's one of these dumb blue coin hunt ones where you spray that X and then it pops out an RX and dumb and whatever. Let's just actually move on to the next level. So, you might notice this giant beacon of death. If we talk to this guy, I don't need to actually use the boat. Hey. You're wearing sunglasses, dude. Anyway, so, this is actually, I'm surprised that, like, is this woman's dialogue all you get? Yeah, this is the only hint you get, but basically, what you have to do to activate this level, I guess it's not that hard to figure out, especially since you do the exact same thing in Mario 64. When there's a big beacon of light that appears in Peach's castle, all you have to do is go into third person and look up at the sun. And that's your world entrance. Like, that's honestly pretty cool. Like, especially since, again, it's a direct reference to Mario 64, which this game has a lot of. Anyway, Noki Bay. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so, Noki Bay. Master Mario. There appears to be a giant cork in your waterfall. So wacky. I can see that. I read lovely boy has become polluted. Okay, so Noki Bay. Gonna be completely honest, but that makes it sound like a bad thing. This is definitely my favorite level, just from an aesthetically, like, and the music and the atmosphere and like the color palette and just like everything about this level, like, I've always really loved. I think it's a lot of people's fan favorite level, actually. Unfortunately, this also is the point of the game where the game gets significantly more difficult. Just the shines just get a lot harder, and like I can't even do this properly, like, let alone actually like talk about how. Now I'm getting flabbergasted. Anyway, so the one cool thing about this world is that instead of being like a beach, it's the like polar opposite of the beach, where instead of being just this big flat terrain, it's all about height in this world. It's all about tall structures and climbing up those tall structures, and that's just really cool. Also, one gimmick about this world is that there's ink all of these walls, and if you spray them, then platforms come out. And you get cool stuff like this. And it's just easy to just spray all of them like that, and make our way up this waterfall. Doing our best not to die, as one tends to do whenever they play video games. Also, one annoying thing is that these slime spike balls are constantly pouring down at us. As I did not make that jump with the hover nozzle. That was a close one. These slime spike balls are constantly coming at us, and it's very frustrating to actually try to climb up the hill without. It's very frustrating to climb up the hill worrying about these spike balls. So let's just hopefully. Yeah, that did not work. That's a shame. Okay, let's. Okay, I cannot believe I actually grabbed onto that when I wasn't even facing the right way, but whatever. Let's... There we go. Very awkward camera angles, too, for this particular level. Oh god, I didn't do the right thing again. Oh god, I didn't do the right thing again. And we're actually running out of water. There we go. Thankfully, there are little grottos like this all across the world, so you can easily refill your water like that. And that was almost really cool if I damage boosted the other way, but I actually didn't, so that's a shame. No! Okay, Jesus Christ, that was a close one. That was about to be a rage-filled turn right there. Could you please work with me, Mario? There we go. I think what we were actually supposed to do is like grab a trampoline or something and like throw it down on the ground, but screw that. We have acrobatic finesse. Also, shoes everywhere, which we're gonna want to deal with real quick. Okay, I actually think I missed that throw. Okay, there's one. Ow. I'm surprised that actually didn't blow up the air bomb. Okay, that should do it. There we go. See, just in that one level alone, just with all the spike balls and everything, can you tell that like this might be a tiny bit harder than Gelato Beach? To be fair, Gelato Beach is the third level, and we did it as the fourth world because I wanted to get Peanut Park out of the way because the game kept reminding me about it. But anyway, that is the first level of Noki Bay completed. Consider yourself uncorked. Are you kidding me? It's still gonna remind us about that even though we actually entered the world? Silly game. We spawn right here, come on. Anyway, let's just head right back into the world by just glaring at the sun for too long, and let's actually head into the next world, which is Boss of Tricky Ruins. Not next world, next level. You know what I mean. Okay, where do we begin? One thing I find funny is that, according to talking to this NPC, apparently talking to NPCs freezes, like, nothing except fish. Like, as you can see, there's a Cheep behind this guy, frozen in time. If Mario just keeps engaging in conversation with this little, I don't even know what these guys are called. I don't even know what these guys are called. If Mario just keeps engaging in conversation with him for the rest of time, that fish will remain frozen. But unfortunately, we do have to move on with the level. So let's actually just go. That was cool. That was even cooler. And that was badass. And I managed to not land in the poison water. By the way, Noki Bay is filled with poison water, except for the edges, amazingly. The edges aren't actually poisonous. The game actually being nice for once. I like how I said that like the game's being a dick to me like this entire time. For the record, I'm having a great time with this game actually right now. I'm having a great time revisiting this game. Again, that sounded like sarcasm, but it wasn't, I swear. I actually am having a good time. Deepest, darkest secrets? Ooh. Really? I see. Interesting. So yeah, the whole gimmick about this level is that there's these secret little passages all throughout the level, and all you have to do to activate them is spray... That's weird. I figured there'd actually be one there, but there isn't. Okay, well, maybe there's a panel by the guy who told us about the panels. Maybe that's a, you know, easy assumption. Yeah, there we go. So basically there are hidden panels everywhere. Not hidden panels, but panels everywhere that once you spray them, they open up big mazes. And there are blue coins in these mazes, and shout-outs to the asshole that actually put all the blue coins there, because out of all the blue coin hunts in the game, this level is probably the hardest out of all of them. It's extremely frustrating, trust me. Anyway, let's just keep heading to the top of this hill. And there are squids here. I wonder why. Anyway, this level, I don't remember it being that difficult to actually find the actual hidden passage. It's pretty easy to find. One thing, though, I'm pretty sure... Okay, that actually worked out. I'm pretty sure the walls will sink back in if you aren't quick enough, so you actually do... There is a time constraint that you have to work with while doing this level. But we should be fine. Especially since we actually got to the end of the freaking level without any trouble at all. Also, just casual gooper blooper up here. Just sup, I guess. Why not? That didn't actually work. Let's try that again. Nope, that's actually not going to work because these things are in the way and they're just throwing off my groove. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's try this one more time. I would be more excited, but this is the third blooper fight you've seen, so it's kind of hard to get excited, especially when there's such an easy way to dispatch of him. Am I fucking crazy, or did he actually just fly through that hill? Like, they had to program an animation where they set the coordinates that he would launch at. They set, like, well, they're not the coordinates, you know what I mean. They had to program an animation where, like, okay, we're gonna send him flying in this direction. They tested that, and were okay with the fact that he just flies right through that hill. Whatever. Let's just jump into the death pit, and no fall damage. Nothing. No fall damage whatsoever. Mario is completely fine. This game is insane. Also, shoutouts to the asshole that put blue coins in that pot. Shoutouts. You're the best. That's our 30th shine. Hoorah. The last nozzle. I must add it to my collection. Ooh, that's an ominous looking pipe. Anywho, let's deal with that right away. I believe this is the last Shadow Mario chase in Delfino Plaza. That's a lie, never mind. But, well, this is the last one that you get an item out of, at least. Unfortunately, I don't remember where he was. Okay, yeah, he was right here. I had a feeling. Let's just rain water on him, descend from the heavens. Are you actually going out here? Oh my god, you're a dickhead, Bowser. Okay, here. Let's see if we can just snipe him from a distance. There we go. That was cool. I just did a spin from a complete standstill. That was cool. That was what I intended to happen, and it actually did. There we go. Rocket jump! Okay, well, there's not really any, like, surprises with the rocket nozzle, because you've already seen it in Rico Harbor. Basically, all you do is charge up, and then you blast yourself up in the air. Also, this is the intended way for you to actually get on top of this here thing. There we go. And now the hard part, actually maneuvering yourself so you can actually get to the star. Let's see here. No, that was actually too good. Please blast. There we go, sweet. And that's actually how you're supposed to get to this star. Let's give it a good clean, shall we? I know I said I wouldn't be doing any optional shines like this, but come on, it's the pride and joy of the entire townspeople of Delfino Isle Delfino. So I think it's fair that we should give it a good clean and collect the shine reward for doing so. Or just fuck up royally. That works too. Let's see here. There we go. Let's hop back up here, and man, I wonder what's in the back of this cave. We'll never find out. Okay, and let's hop on back on top of here. Perfect. Okay, and let's just hop right up and collect our reward. Just in case you couldn't tell, yes, you do need the rocket nozzle to actually get that. That's, again, the intentional way that the game wants you to actually clean the sign. Clean the shine. And we just did, so now we won't have a creepy... there, now it's actually smiling at us, or staring at us. I guess it doesn't have a smile. Also, I was right, as you can see. Now that we've cleaned the main shine, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the town seems a lot brighter now that we've cleaned that main one, which is pretty cool. That's one reason to actually do it. And you get to show off the rocket nozzle because you have to do a tricky jump just to get it. Anyway, enough lollygagging. Let's actually head back to Noki Bay. And red coins in a bottle. This one sucks. Let's go. I love how this is the mission objective. The old man in the bottle. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? I am the pollution. Oh, I see. That was pretty funny, actually. Boobity bob. Whatever he just said. Trust me, man, not all the tutorial in the world about these underwater controls is gonna make the next level any easier. Well, let's go. And again, just, like, why is this bottle floating in the middle of the sky? Like, why couldn't they just show, like, the bottle floating in the, like, I don't know, like, okay, oh my god, I forgot how ass these controls are. Okay, so, basically, there we go. So basically with the controls, you basically turn very slowly. You can use the hover nozzle to, direct your movement, and it's also used for like moving back up and everything. And like I can't even begin to describe how freaking awful these controls are. They just are the most awkward things in the world. Like at least the game doesn't make us do like a boss fight or something with these controls, because that would be like controller breaking levels of frustration. So at least it's only red coins. Anyway, so we have 4 red coins so far, and this is, like, honestly, like, I actually forgot. Like, I remember these controls are bad, but Jesus Christ. Once you have them in your hands, you have a whole newfound appreciation for how ass these feel. You also gain acceleration stupidly quickly when moving forward like that, which just feels really off. And now it's this awkward moment where I'm not sure where the last few red coins are. Also, like, the shadows and coins and everything are, like, despawning, like, at an alarming rate, like, right in front of me like that. Like, oh good, now I have no way to actually tell depth because all of these shadows for the coins are actually disappearing. Also, you have a life meter, obviously, even though you have an oxygen head, or a tank for a head, you actually do run out of oxygen, which is very, very frustrating. In this level, it's not that big of a deal because there's coins everywhere. Also, okay, apparently there was a water jet, and apparently it shot us up. I was not even aware of that because, as far as I could tell, there was no actual water jet animation. There is literally nothing there except for that sign. There's no water jet, there's no anything, it just shoots you up. Do you see what I mean? That some of these levels feel very beta-y, like, this was like a tech demo sort of thing that we built. We didn't really flesh it out that much, and it kind of isn't polished at all, but we'll throw it in, why not?